Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Hawks versus Magic NBA matchup on Sunday, February 25th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we're doing today, check out our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that one-on-one concierge style service. We call that... To get those products, you got to text the number you see on the screen. They're not available on the website. We have them. But if you make big bets like I do, text that number. But let's get to this one. Hawks taking on the Magic. And, man, the season has kind of restarted here after the All-Star break. The NBA has kind of had two restarts this year, after the in-season tournament and now after the All-Star break. And the thing is about the Atlanta Hawks, it's the same team we've seen every single time and all year long. And the Magic, same thing. I mean, these guys have been super consistent this year. The Magic, certainly not like, world beaters, like ready to win the NBA title, but this is a team that drafted number 1 overall 2 years ago. So they are really going in the right direction. We think of the Magic because they've been a great cover team last year, and this year a team that's won a lot of games. We consider them to be a team that kind of has been there already, but the reality of it is the Magic weren't even a playoff team a year ago. Meanwhile, the Atlanta Hawks, this is the same story we have been talking about in these videos and on videos that I've done on my other websites for the last 6 years plus, and that is the Atlanta Hawks, just when they stop playing defense, they don't win games. And this Atlanta Hawks team also has that other asterisk by it, is that they absolutely stink at covering the spread at home. So what you have here is a Magic team that's one of the best cover teams in the entire NBA, if not the best cover team, up against the worst home cover team in all the NBA. I mean, it is pathetic. 6-21 against the number at home. I mean, that's not easy to do. That's less than 25% of the time they cover at home. Meanwhile, the Magic, 19-11 on the road. I mean, they cover 75% of the time or 66% of the time plus on the road. So, right there, it's pretty easy math to go, but we'll dig in a little deeper like we do, and we'll take a look and talk about how the Atlanta Hawks, lost to the Toronto Raptors outright at home as a 7.5-point favorite. How they lost at Charlotte as well going into the break, and the Bulls. I don't generally, when teams have a break like that, you try not to string it all together, but at the same time, maybe in the Hawks case, we can string it all together because they are just the exact same team that we've seen all the way along. When we look at the Orlando Magic, this team, to me, exceeded expectations when they beat the Cavs. I understand the Cavs also, just have not looked that great after the break. That game against the 76ers, they just looked like something was way off in that one. Meanwhile, the Magic offense has been okay, kind of middle of the road, but when you compare that up with that hideous Hawks defense, oh man, it kind of almost jumps off the page at you and makes it look a lot better than what it really is. Of course, the Magic also young and not afraid to hit those offensive boards. It's one thing to not play defense like the Pacers, but the Pacers also have like the number 1 ranked offense. But the Hawks, not even close to that either. A bunch of underperformance on the offensive end. They had a chance to trade Murray at the trade deadline, did not do it. Trae Young, I think Murray's a great player, but he just looks uninspired on this Hawks team that just can't get out of their own way. Meanwhile, the Magic, not afraid to D it up, and I think they D it up here. Man, like I said at the beginning of the video and throughout, you got a team that covers all the time, not all the time, but one of the best cover teams against one of the worst that I've ever seen at home. Taking the Magic here. This is a no-brainer, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.